What is up, guys? Welcome to another Tonix Tuesday. As always, if you enjoy the kind of content I'm putting out, feel free to like, comment, subscribe down below, share with your friends, all that good stuff. But Pentatonix just released I think it's their first song from their upcoming Christmas album, which I didn't even know there was an upcoming Pentatonix album in the works other than their at-home EP. But that is super cool. However, I am a little conflicted because I may have wanted to get all of my Pentatonix Christmas reactions done relatively early just because I wasn't really a huge fan of Christmas music really until I started listening to this Pentatonix stuff. So I've unfortunately got a backlog of Christmas Pentatonix covers that I've already reacted to that need to go up on YouTube. But now with this entire new album, I'm thinking maybe December and January might have to switch to maybe Pentatonix on Tuesdays and Thursdays or something like that, just because there's going to be so much stuff to react to. If you guys like that idea, please let me know that down in the comments, because otherwise we're going to be listening to, or I'm going to be reacting to Christmas stuff until June, the way that it's going. But either way, this I'm sure is going to be good. This is going to be Amazing Grace, which I don't think I've ever heard, again, the entire thing of. That's kind of been the motif with a lot of these Christmas songs. I've heard either the chorus or the opening, and then everything else is just kind of, I got nothing. And this is another one of those. So this is essentially going to be the first time I've heard Amazing Grace in its entirety, and it'll be the Pentatonix version, which has got to be good. But yeah, I am super excited. Thank you everybody that messaged me and told me that they had just released a new song, so I can be, right away, with the curve for once. But yeah, thank you all so much, and let's go ahead and get into it.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. And I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns. Unending love, amazing grace. The Lord has promised good to me. His word, my hope secures. He will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior sun forbear to shine. But God, who called me here below, will be forever mine. My chains are I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns. Unending love, amazing grace. I once was lost,
What?
but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Oh, wow. Oh, Kevin at the end. Actually, Kevin throughout this whole thing was awesome. Like, Kevin was easily, like, Kevin and Mitch were, like, they were, like, blew me away. Kirsty was also pretty good, but yeah, Kevin and Mitch were just, what? Let's go ahead and get big. Even considering, like, the KO stuff that I've heard, like Kevin's solo stuff, I still don't feel like I've ever heard him get just that high. And it sounded really, really good. It sounded incredible. I loved Matt at the beginning. Matt's voice just has such a beautiful tone to it. And I always want to hear more. It's profoundly different from, some other, really bassy people. But yeah, he's just got something really special about the tone of his voice. It just sounds soft and beautiful. And yeah, him at the beginning was great. But I will say, though, this song kind of reminded me of just how important the percussion is to just Pentatonix overall sound. Because like, I'm trying to think, maybe like 2 years ago, back before like Behind the Curve 1 was even a thing, I had never listened to acapella. And if somebody had told me about acapella, I would have been like, it sounds, I'm sure it's good, but it sounds, I don't know, kind of boring. Just because I didn't understand just exactly how great how great Pentatonix is. I was very young and naive at that point. But, I mean, truth be told, the beginning of this, where it was Matt and Scott, they sounded very good. Like I said, Matt sounded great. Scott sounded really, really good. But it was just a little too slow for me. I was just like, it's not that it sounded bad. It sounded really good. But it was almost like the exact opposite of what I think of when I think of a Pentatonix arrangement. I think of the poppy stuff. I think of the, crazy beatboxing and all that. I am pretty sure, though, that this is like a hymn. So you do want to pay, respect and all that. But as soon as Kevin came in, when Mitch started to sing, the whole song changed for me. And I was like, oh my God, like, this is fantastic. And it wasn't even that, like, Kevin was going super crazy on the beatboxing. Like, it was the stomping, clapping, and just a little bit of beatboxing. But it just filled out that sound so much. Kevin is Pentatonix, is what I got from this one right here. Again, I'm not disparaging any other member. Like I said, there was not a bad part of this song. Everybody was at the top of their game. Everybody sounded great. It's just without that percussive section, especially at the beginning, where like I don't even think Mitch was necessarily harmonizing there at the beginning. At least he wasn't singing in the video. It was not what I was expecting. It was just kind of out of the norm for Pentatonix, at least for me. But yeah, I feel like when Kevin came in, the whole arrangement obviously got more complex. They started taking a little more chances. Like the background harmonies got a little wilder, a little crazier, a little fuller. And it sounded awesome. It sounded so good. It sounded more Pentatonix to me. again, maybe I might be in the minority here. And if that's the case, that's totally fine. Please let me know what you guys think down in the comments. But I will say, with the various people taking the lead, like Scott got to take the lead, Matt got to take the lead, essentially everybody got to take the lead. In my opinion, though, the rest of Pentatonix, like the backups, sounded the best. Like Pentatonix sounded best as a whole when Kirsty was taking the lead in this arrangement. I don't know what it was, man. Kirsty just brought it, and it sounded so good. And it might just be that it was the end, and at the end of typically at the end of Pentatonix arrangements, that's when like the big climax hits. He was like, oh my god, and then a little slow outro and it's done. But again, though, that speaks to just how good Kirsty is, that she was the one that got to take it home in this particular arrangement. And yeah, when Kirsty was the lead, yeah, I just feel like everybody sounded better. I'm not sure why. Maybe that's just my crazy mind, but yeah, that was what I got from this one. So yeah, this, though, I wouldn't necessarily say is one of my favorite Pentatonix arrangements, but honestly, I don't have a good reason why. I'm trying to think of it, but no, everything sounded good. It just wasn't my particular style of Pentatonix that I really super love. But there is a whole Christmas album to listen to, so I'm excited to see what else they have. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know what you thought down in the comments. Otherwise, have an excellent rest of your Tonix Tuesday, and I will see you in a reaction very soon.